Hello.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. We have got a bit of a kind of like brand review video today.
We are.
On a new brand that we've been working with, which is Zadig Voltaire. You might have heard of Zadig Voltaire perfumes because they have had some in the past.
Yes, they have.
But
although the brand is not ever so well known everywhere.
No, I mean it's a French brand and it's more well known in Europe.
Yeah.
And they used to, well, they still do, sorry, sell some Zadig and Voltaire perfumes in their stores only. But they are now launching some fragrances, one for women and one for men, to a much wider audience. So in department stores and perfumeries all over the world. So
exactly.
It's really a big deal.
Yeah, and it's nice for us because with the company that we work with, we've sort of taken on the license to distribute those brands in the UK, and it means that Sarah and I get to learn about a new brand for us. And we didn't really know that much about Zadig and Voltaire before, but it's a really great brand, and it's quite different to some of the other perfume brands that we've been discussing on here. And we thought we'd share some of our findings with you and talk about the fragrances, of course.
It's got like a really fun vibe, like attitude. So the feel behind it is like rock and very kind of Parisian chic and very kind of arty. So you'll notice like everything is black and white. But it's that idea of like rock and roll. And what rock and roll is.
But not Guns N' Roses rock and roll.
No.
Right?
It's like chic rock and roll, but it's the attitude of rock and roll of like, I don't care. I'm just going to do what I want. Like,
be free.
Rebellious. Kind of.
And not necessarily like breaking the rules, but just not conforming in the case of, if you want to wear something, wear it. If you want to do something, do it. You know, don't be guided by everything that's gone before
trends
you.
And stuff. We like that. And I also really like the fashion. So I would encourage you, if you have a Zadig and Voltaire store or even like a concession within a department store, to go and have a look at the fashion, because the stuff's really nice.
Yes,
like,
it is.
It's really wearable. It's like jeans, t-shirts, shirts.
A lot of fine cashmere as well, which is really beautiful
jumpers.
to wear, quite light, not too sort of heavy. The price point's still quite high.
That's true.
It's not high like, you know, Hermes high,
it's
but it's
like
higher than an average.
diesel kind of price.
Yeah, I would say
diesel, or all say maybe like £100 for a t-shirt, I think. So yeah, it's very nice quality. So should we show the fragrances?
Yeah,
let's show you.
Let's do that. We can. They kind of come as a pair, because if we show you the bottles first, this is her. It's the women's. This is him. It's the men's, and they kind of go together.
So yeah, they're like a block of glass kind of thing that's been shattered. So again, like breaking the rules.
Yeah. It's nice. It's almost like it's been snapped, you know, in half. And you've got this side, which is sort of quite elegant and classy, like a block of glass. And then you've got this side that's really rugged and textured. I've said this loads of times. I like texture on packaging, because I quite like design, and I like the sort of the touchy-feely element of fragrances and having some kind of branded element in there that tells a story. I like the simplicity.
The fact that there's a men's and a ladies launching at the same time. Because
you don't get that.
No, it doesn't happen that often actually. Usually they do one first and then maybe a year later the other one. So it's nice to have a pair, and it shows you like that the brand is about a kind of equal men's and women's fashion and everything together. Which one should we spray first?
Let's spray the women's.
Women's.
So this is her, is the women's, and this one, it's a nice spray.
I think I'm going to go all over with this one.
I have to tell you, this is like nothing else that I am talking about in fragrance at the moment. It's so unusual, and it's really a chestnut note that's doing that, and we don't really talk that much about chestnut at all, but it's like a kind of crisp sweetness, because the vanilla in here gives a really yummy, without being sickly sweet.
It's not sickly.
Element.
There's quite a lot of jasmine. And I'll be honest with you, I don't normally like jasmine that much. Like some, for example, some of Serge Lutens fragrances that are very heavy on the jasmine, they're too much for me.
Are they?
But this is just right, because with the, like you say, the sweetness, the vanilla, that kind of nutty, crisp chestnut, it's really feminine, but really kind of sexy. It's that kind of edgy, sexy
It's not
smell.
girly.
No. it's grown up.
Yeah, and it's like we were saying about the brand, it's kind of forging its own path in terms of it's not sort of following that sort of gourmandy, cakey element.
Yeah.
It's not fruity floral at all. And as I said, you know, with some interesting ingredients, it does make you feel like you're wearing something that no one else is wearing.
Yeah. By the way, the This Is Her fragrance, the women's one, well, actually both the fragrances are made by a woman and a man together, perfumers. And Michelle Almerac, who's quite a well-known perfumer, was the co-creator of This Is Her.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice.
Okay. So what about the men's? Let's spray the men's.
Here we go.
This is the black bottle called This Is Him. And I think this is really spicy, quite incensey.
It is. It's like, it's kind of got, it's really incensey, like kind of churchy incensey.
And very masculine, I have to say. It's, for me, this one is more spice than wood, but I know there are woods in here.
Yeah,
sandalwood,
there is sandalwood, and there's also grapefruit. So it's also, I don't really get the, I wouldn't ever describe it as citrus.
No.
Definitely
it's peppery,
spicy, sexy, kind of, again, like edgy, kind of.
Someone who is kind of in a band.
Yeah, like
with a leather jacket on, you know, just come off stage, surrounded by girls.
Sweaty,
sexy, good looking. Okay, I'm dreaming
now. Not a boring guy in a suit, basically.
No.
Although, if you are a boring guy in a suit, you could wear that on. It might make you more interesting.
Why not? Why not? After all, perfume is very mood enhancing, and actually, if you smell sexy, that kind of gives the emotion.
Yeah,
anyway.
Definitely. You can really change your whole character by wearing a different fragrance. I think
the perfumers for this, again, it's made by a woman and a man. Natalie Lawson is the lady, and Aurélien Guichard is the man, and I think Aurélien makes quite a few sexy fragrances.
He likes sexy. I have to say as well, when he talks, because we quite often get to hear them talking about the fragrance, and he's French, which always sounds sexy anyway, but he always sounds so kind of passionate and just kind of understated, sexy, he made actually we talked about recently the Narciso fragrances. So the Narciso, all of them, and the Poudre one, which was the new one, which are very sensual, skin-like.
He's good.
Yeah, so he is very good, and he's very kind of hot at the moment in terms of perfumers. But yeah, love this men's one.
Yeah, it's really, really worth spraying if you can get your hands on this. I know it launches in September, so it's out now. And I think that it would be great for us to hear what you think about this brand.
Yeah, I'd be really interested.
Have you heard of Zadig and Voltaire?
Yeah.
Like we said, we had to research it, but we love it now. Really wearable. And what do you think of these unusual fragrances?
Oh, have to say.
Oh, the angel.
So you'll know, you'll spot Zadig and Voltaire in store because of this. This is a little icon that they've created for the brand, a little mascot, and he's called the Rock Angel. So it's kind of, again, it really showcases the feel of the brand, because it's that traditional kind of art with the sunglasses on. So
which is rock and roll.
So fun. Yeah, it's really cute and really fun. So watch out for the little Rock Angel.
Can you buy the Rock Angel?
No, I don't think you can.
You can't buy the Rock Angel.
I don't think you can buy it, unfortunately. I'm sure people are going to be wanting to buy them, because you get really large ones as well, proper kind of full size. So very exciting. Let us know, as we said, what you think of it, and we'll speak to you guys soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.